He needs to run, do something. I am. Look, I don't have a dog, a horse in the race. So who wins didn't win, but I like Lamar Jackson, and I think this is probably was one of his best shots of getting to the Super Bowl and winning. Look, Byron, we talked about it all year. He finally has receivers. Didn't we say
Yep.
that during the
Yep.
year?
All year.
He,
All
he
year.
finally has receivers, right? He's got receivers now. He has a really good defense. Okay, this is what happens. Baltimore's won 2 Super Bowls without often with a quarterback like him, like no quarterback that's really, really a superstar, an MVP
Well,
type quarterback.
well, he's the MVP. The other guys weren't.
Right.
He's a
That's
little
my
different.
point. Right. That's my point. So they never won with that. So I don't understand the timing he needs to run. And then, Alex, I think you were on one of the show, and I was saying I was proud of Lamar Jackson, how he was able to have the ball for 8 seconds. So I don't care what receivers said. Not in this game. He couldn't even break out the pocket. They had a great scheme against him, number one. And number two, of course they did. He would drop back all the time. That was just – I feel bad for Lamar. And then the other thing is, honestly, they talked about it all game. Roma was saying it all game. Lamar was off on a lot of his passes. He was
had an interception.
Then he had an interception. He was off on a lot of his passes. I mean, he's got to show up in these big games to get these MVPs. I mean, you get in these MVPs, and this times, Byron, you've thrown at me. Wasn't he MVP? Wasn't he MVP? Well, yeah, and it's deservedly so. But man, at what point are you going to show up when it counts?
That was just like the interception he threw in the end zone.
Why?
Who was he throwing it to?
There was three of them. Three people there.
Because you can see the receiver, likely the kid, he's running down the field, and you see him flash his hand up. I was like, oh, he's open. If anything, throw it further, out of the end zone almost, where maybe he can make a play, toward the back part of the end zone. He threw it right. It was three of them right there. What was he thinking of?
The Jersey Boys Sports Talk, every Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The Sportscast.